Good morning, everybody. This is Carrie from down in Texas. Hope you're doing really well today. I wanted to come in this morning and do another makeup routine for you. A lot of people ask me about the products that I use and how my skin can look so youthful at 60. And I think the biggest thing, guys, really is your skin routine. In the mornings, I wash my face with Dove soap, and then I rinse it really well with warm water. And then I put my moisture on, which is Baby Johnson's lotion. And then I do have another eye cream that I put on that is a product from Ulta that I'll have to get for you, and I'll link it in the description below. I try not to put a lot on my face because I am 60, but obviously, you know, I have discoloration just like anybody when you get to be the age of 60. And so I'm just going to kind of go through the routine. I've got a really kind of busy day, an emotional day. My service dog is not feeling well, so I've got to get him to the vet. So I'm extremely nervous about that. He's 10 years old, and I just can't imagine not having him. He's actually saved my life twice, and so I'm just trying to keep it all together today. You know, one of the things that I have said before, and I really believe this, is doing your makeup every single day, in my opinion, is really, really important. It just gives you sets you the tone for the day, at least for me, and I feel like I'm ready and I'm confident. And you know, not every single day, of course, but you know, I try pretty regularly, unless I'm working out in the yard, and then that's just a waste. But I just, you know, I just kind of, it's just my feeling. So I'm gonna get started this morning, and I'm starting with my tinted moisturizer, my Laura Mercier, and just putting a little bit on everywhere. And today I'm going to use my fingers, actually, because I have noticed a couple of spots on my face, and I don't want to pull them. You know, at 60 you have to be careful where you're pulling how you're pulling your face and how often you're pulling your face, so you don't continue to get additional wrinkles and all that terrible stuff that happens when you age. And this, in my opinion, is such a great product, especially in the heat. You know, I live down in Texas, and we have just extreme heat and extreme humidity, and that can really affect your makeup. Of course, it's like kind of being in a sauna. I forgot to mention I've already done my brows and I already did all my moisturizers, like I said, and I did use my Milk Hydro for underneath my eyes, just to help a little bit, because you know, I'm 60 and you need all the help you can get. I'm just putting my concealer down now, and I watched a influencer the other day. You're probably going, why are you putting that all over your face? Well, I watched an influencer the other day who was using her she's also a mature influencer, and she was using her concealer pretty much everywhere to brighten her face. And I was kind of perplexed by it, but then I thought, well, you know what? It is the perfect skin tone match for me. And I thought, well, let's just try it. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm just gonna try and see how I feel about the concealer being all the way around the face, and if it gives me the additional light that I'm looking for in my makeup. So we'll see how it turns out, and if I think it's too much, I don't know. You know, the let's see, not looking too bad. It's pretty bright, but you know, I'm extremely fair, and so I'm just gonna turn my little thingy off here. Bear with me. It's making too much noise. It's really hot down here in Texas, and so I've got an air conditioner going and a fan going and everything, just to try to not have my air conditioner blow up on me, which it's already done once. And anyways, okay, so that's on. I'm just gonna let that sit for a minute. I kind of wanted my skin to absorb it all and kind of melt it all. I think sometimes we get in a rush and we don't let our products do exactly what they should do, and that's part of your foundation, is letting it work. And as I mentioned a couple of times before, I have extremely sensitive eyes. I must have gotten too close this morning with that. Okay, so now I'm going to come through and I'm going to put on my Fendi powder foundation. I love this. It's so translucent, and it is so incredibly light on your skin, and it just kind of gives you a little bit more coverage than just putting powder on. And because it is so hot down here in Texas, and because I do have these 2 appointments today, I wanted to make sure that and they're later in the day, I just wanted to make sure that I'm giving my makeup every chance to get me through the day. And so I am setting it with this Fendi powder foundation. Take it down on the neck. I've still got that one burn that hasn't completely healed yet, so I can't cover it. And you might say, Carrie, you look so fair compared to down here. Well, that's the light that I use. I wasn't using enough light, and then I was using too much light, and so I think now I've kind of got a good mixture of the right amount of light, but it does show up on my face a lot lighter than the rest of my body, so that's probably what you're looking at. Okay, I'm just going to take my little sponge here and press all that in. I am getting another backdrop too, to film my videos moving forward. I've had a couple of people say they get distracted from everything in the background, so I'm going to get one of those plain background covers so it's easier to see. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks. I am trying today, and I'm really excited about this. I am trying today a dupe for the L'Oreal blush, the really popular blush, the really pale pink, cool pink blush that has been out and all over social media. Of course, you cannot find it anymore, and so I have found a dupe, and I'm really excited about it. This is my contour palette. It is LA Colors Show It Off, and I love this. It's very light. I use the they're sort of more of a bronzer than they are sculpting, because I'm not a big sculptor, as I've said to you before. So I'm just putting some warmth back in my face. And it also has a highlighter if you want. I don't actually use it as a highlighter because I have another one that I really like. Right now I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off so I can put my lipstick on. I know a lot of people wait and do this, but I just really like to have product on my lips before I finish. I'll go back and touch it up like I normally do. Okay, so now I do want to show you too, I have a powder that I use occasionally when I'm struggling with my under eyes, and it is L'Oreal Infallible, and it's a white powder, and I use this under my eyes when I'm struggling with discoloration or lack of sleep, which I'm having right now. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna set this on my T-zone. Now don't freak out, I will wipe it off, I'll brush it off when I'm done, but I really like this product, especially for us older gals. It's just L'Oreal's Infallible, and it's in a little white container, and it's white, and it just helps me because I do have and I've always had, when I get tired, pretty significant dark coloration under my eyes. Okay, so now let's go in with our eyeshadow. I'm wearing purple today. I do kind of coordinate my look with my makeup colors depending on what I'm wearing. Today is a purple day, and I do I use my little generic eyeshadow brushes that I got from Tuesday Morning, and I do, when I come in every day, just dust them off on the tissue, so I try to get any excess product off that's been there from the day before. All right, we're gonna go in with, let me tell you what this is before I forget. This is Naked 12 color eyeshadow. And I'm sorry guys, I can never read this back part here. So I'm just gonna show you what the colors are in the palette. I'm gonna be using today the purples and the pinks down here, and probably some of this to highlight my brow bone. Depends on how white it is. It's pretty white, and I've already got a lot of white going on. So we're gonna go in with that pinky plummy light color, and I'm gonna put it up here in my crease, and I'm going above the crease in my eye. That's where my skin folds, and so I go above that to make my eye open and wider. Come up here and add this to the crease, just a real soft back and forth motion. I just love purples. Purples, pinks are just, they're me. They always have been. Okay, now I'm gonna come in with that second dark purple color. I'm gonna use a little smaller brush here. I'm gonna work on the outside corners of my eyes. And you do have to kind of load the product on. But it does build nicely. It doesn't cake or anything like that, so. Build that over, and then I'm going to also use my fine pointed brush to get closer to my lash line. And make a false liner, because I have no skills whatsoever for lining my eyes. I don't know what it is. I just have never ever been able to do it. Maybe it's because I don't find the right products, but I just can't do it. Okay, it's looking nice. Now I'm going to come down to my lower lash line. And I'm using the same dark purpley color to round out my eyes. Okay, and I've changed my mind on the corner color. I have a little bit of yellow in my shirt, so I'm gonna go in with this really pretty yellow right here for the corners of my eyes. I'm not going to use that white. I'm going to use this really beautiful pale color. And I'm going to build that into the corner of my eye and across 3/4 of the lid and down into the corner. It's just ever so slight. Go to the other side and do the same thing. Nice. Just a really pale, pale yellow. Okay. That looks nice. Okay, now guys, I'm going to come back in with my powder sculpting brush right here, and I'm just going to, there's nothing on this now, I'm just going to come through and I'm going to dust any fallout and the excess white powder that I had underneath my eyes. And you know what? It's pretty nice. Love that stuff. That white powder is just phenomenal. Okay, so now the dupe for the Dior Pink powder. Oh my God, I just love that powder. I can't find it anywhere. I've looked everywhere. It's on back order and just nobody knows how to find it. So if you know how to find it, oh my gosh, please send me a message and let me know. But I found what I think is a really good dupe. And I am going to put my glasses on here so I can read the color. It's NARS, and it is G-A-I-E-T-Y. That's the color, and look, that's the name. And look at that color. That is just stunning. I cannot wait to try this. I am a blush enthusiast. Oh my gosh, that is just absolutely gorgeous. Put it on the apples of my cheeks. Look at that. If that is not just absolutely beautiful. Wow. NARS. Great dupe, guys. And I know it's a lot less expensive for sure. Okay, so now I'm going to come in, I'm going to get my highlighter, which is this beautiful pink color. It is a Milani highlighter, and I don't use very much highlighter, I just never have, but I do really like the way this just finishes out my makeup, especially when I'm wearing pinks or purples, which is a lot of the time. I'd say 65% of the time I wear pinks. I just love pink. I've always loved pink. It's been one of my signature colors my entire life, and so this is a really nice one. It's a really big palette too, great value. I hate these shimmers when they come in and they're little. I feel like you're wasting your money when you do that. Okay, now let's move on to my finishing powder before I do my eyes, because I don't like white flakes in my eyes. I'm just gonna get my powder puff, and this is my beautiful setting powder that I purchased. And you know, I can never say this brand's name correctly. It is from China, and let me see. I can't close the top because it won't reopen. I can never. I'm so sorry. I can never remember the name of this, but it's a sensational finishing powder. And I use the color, the lightest color they have, obviously, like I do everything else. And I'm just gonna come through. I'm gonna do along there to define that. I'm gonna bring it down on my neck, staying away from my burn because it's got ointment on it. Just gonna come in and press everything down. Do the nose, do the forehead. And as you've noticed, I've had my hair up a lot. It's too hot. I cannot stand to be hot, and it is way too hot here in Texas to have my hair down and try to deal with it and work and everything else. Not happening for a while. Okay, now I'm gonna come back in and I'm going to use my lip gloss. Which is LA Colors, and it's this beautiful shimmer pink. Again, pink. Pink, that's me, I'm pink. All right, let's go in and curl our eyelashes. And I'll give you an update on my eyelash product that I'm using from e.l.f. To grow my eyelashes. It's doing a really, really good job. My eyelashes are coming in really nicely, so that's a good product if you ever have damages or you lose eyelashes. And I'd say it's been about a month since I started using it, and I'm starting to see. Normally it takes me a couple of months when that happens, but I'm seeing it now, and I'm very excited about it. Okay, so I'm using my who is this? This is Revlon's Dual Prep, and then mascara long wear, and it's in black. Come in at the bottom of my lashes and pick those up. I don't poke myself in the eye to begin with. I'm still missing that corner over here, but it'll get there. I have really nice long lashes normally, so I don't wear falsies very often unless it's a really important event. Because, as I've mentioned, my eyes are very sensitive, and I struggle with the eyelashes. I struggle with the feeling of the lash, and I struggle with the glue. So if you have another suggestion, I'd love to hear it. Because there are times, you know, where I would like to wear them a little bit more. You know, for nights out with my husband and other special events that I do for my work. You know, you always like to look your very best, and I'd like to be able to wear them and, if you will, knock their socks off. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry for just a second. And I do want to thank you very much for, you know, coming to my channel and watching my videos. You know, my channel is all about helping all of us succeed and live the very best life that we can, and do it in a successful fashion. It's hard. Life is hard, and we have so many challenges along the way. And if I can in some way help others to be successful and live the very best life they can, and share my 60 years of experience with somebody, then I can't think of a nicer way for me to give back to the communities that I am involved in, the makeup community and the business community and the RSD community. I suffer with RSD, which is a nerve disorder disease that I've had for 16 years. And it is the reason I put on 70 pounds, because I've been on opioids that entire time to control the pain in my legs. And I have lost over 60 pounds and since December, and that is improving fantastically, the pain, because of the weight loss. And so my channel talks about several different things, and hopefully some of the things that I talk about can help you and inspire you. We all have to stick together. The world is a rough place. By the way, this is the e.l.f. eyebrow gel. Great product. Love it too. Love it, love it. Okay, so then let's go in now and put my mascara on. And get myself situated here. I work from the bottom like I normally do. I want to get the root of my eyelash and follow it upwards and extend it out. So on this eye, I lost my eyelashes due to my weight loss. It is a pretty standard thing that happens when you lose a large amount of weight very quickly. One of the things that it can affect is your hair. And so I lost my eyelashes from about mid-eye, and so mid-eye in. And so now I would say that I've gained half of that back. I'm still having issues in the corner of my eye. I still don't have any large lashes there, but it's encouraging because I do see new lash growth. I see the little buds starting to come back, and so I'm hopeful in another couple of weeks that I'll start to see even more growth on that section. Oops, yucky. And hopefully eventually have them completely back, which I'm sure I will, because the product is definitely working. Okay, so let's go out here and get the corner of the eye. And the bottom eyelashes. I do see I'm gonna have to come back in and get a makeup pencil. I'm gonna have to fix the eye line here. So I'm gonna get my purple pencil, and I'm just gonna come back in, and I'm going to fix that corner right there where my lashes haven't come back in yet. I want to match it on the other side. So I'm sure you can see. So let's put the glasses on and see how we're looking. Sorry for that. I know the yellow, the big round thing on my eyes. Very nice. Looks good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, I think that's it for today. Just do one more quick go over here. Thank you so much for supporting this channel and for all your comments and encouragement and support. And I appreciate it. I'm still really new at this, and so I do very much appreciate you asking me for these tutorials. You know, I'm 60, and like any 60-year-old skin, I have my challenges, but I think I do a pretty good job, and I appreciate the fact that you have some interest in that. So don't forget, at this channel, Carrie Devlin Scroggins, we successfully have it all, and we are here to support you in that endeavor. We all need to live the very best life we can and live it successfully and have everything, have it all, everything that we want. Whatever that is in whatever your definition is, if we can help you get there, then we are all good. And I do so very much appreciate your time and your attendance in watching these videos. So if you don't mind, please subscribe, leave me a comment, and make sure you hit that bell so you know the next time that I post a video. Have a wonderful day. I hope wherever you are, if you are in the hot areas of the world, stay cool, because it's very, very hot this summer. So I'll see you soon. Bye.